Okay. What have we got here? We're going to turn master volume down just a hair. And we'll take a quick pop into here while we wait. See if anybody's awake. Give people some time to come in. Start off with a bit of the Andromeda multiplayer. I don't think I've actually touched this on the PC. Oh dear lord. What is this abomination over here? Character selection. What are you? Uncommon class Asari Sentinel. Backlash, throw, energy drain. What are you? Batarian Vanguard. Oh no, you're a Turian agent. Okay, Recon Visor, Tactical Cloak. What are you? Show me these skills. Page down. View details. No, don't care about that. Recon Visor, Tactical Cloak, Flamethrower. Select and customize. Okay, what is... Okay, Tactical Cloak, I know what that is. Gun power is used from cloak and a damage bonus. Melee bonus being particularly high. Okay, Recon Visor, what is this one? Activate a high... highlights nearby enemies regardless of walls or cover. Allows projectile-based weapons to penetrate through cover. Okay, that's pretty good. And Flamethrower primes for combo detonations. Hold button, unleash a short-range jet of flame. Yes, that's good. Apex training is... Yes. Self-defense and team support. Can I get some info on this here? Shield regen. Defense systems, max shield, melee damage. Power, melee... Provides damage resistance while reviving ally. Okay. Interesting, but not that useful. Also, what the hell is this? Veteran bonus? Unlock veteran bonus. Gain veteran bonus by collecting character cards. Oh, you have to get that by collecting this card like a whole bunch of times. Gotcha. Okay. Weapon training, power damage, weapons and melee damage. Special combat training. Alright, whatever. That seems interesting, but not terribly useful. Well, I've got 2 points. I can put 1 extra point into one of these abilities. Recharge speed on Tactical Cloak down. It seems like it would be good, because I'm probably going to be using that a lot. So we'll go ahead, pop a point to there. Yes, confirm skill purchases. My Avenger, my Katana, and I don't have any equipment. I'm assuming I don't have any particularly good guns. No. Yeah, we'll stick with the Avenger for now. No augments? Oh, I do have a stock. Assault rifle stability up? Yes. Okay. And how about you? Shotgun accuracy up. I don't know if these are like single round or if those stay on. Whatever. It's fine. What's if I go to here? Aha! Yeah, okay. It looks like it's maybe it stays on. Boosters. What is all this? Ammo, weapon. What's a weapon booster? Ah, I see. This is just the increased damage with various guns, and these are, I believe, single round. Yeah, I think these are all consumables, so this is a single round thing I can apply. I'm not too worried about that right now. Carry 1 of 2, own 1. I need to get more of those. Okay. Let's do something with the armor here. I want... Let me get some, yeah, some armor like that, and then what's this one? This is for that area. Yeah, we'll go with that. Actually, can we even spin that around to like there? That's nicer. Yeah, skin tone. What have we got here? What is... This is barely affecting anything. It affects my neck. Ah, there we go. It's this bit back here. Let's... Oh, and for some reason... What the hell? Being all the way to the left affects the bits down on my feet. But nothing else does. Whatever, that's fine. Rename, nah, I don't care about that. Got 18,250 multiplayer credits. Okay, what's space? Select group? Whatever. Get out of there. Prestige. Store. Strike teams? Deploy your strike teams by sending them on missions and tracking your progress. What the hell is this? Eliminate hazardous materials. Oh, I remember that. We haven't. I don't think I can even do that yet. Store. Jumbo premium. Oh my god, this is a mess. Premium pack is Arsenal Reserve. I can't afford any of these. Ammo priming pack. 2 of each uncommon ammo booster. Aha! Jumbo supply, 5 of each Cobra. Okay, I maybe need that. And then, yeah. We should get one of those. Well, I already know what's in here. It's always the same thing. It's just the basic things that you need to play the game. Cool. And then, what's a supply pack? What's the difference between supply pack as well as a random booster? Aha! Okay. 5 random boosters, gotcha. 5 random items or characters, there's a small chance that one will be uncommon. Let's go ahead and get one of these. What do we get? Cryo ammo, ammo pack, universal power amp, first aid pack, and my fancy one. Upgraded my shotgun. Meh, not great, not terrible. Item store, what the hell is this? Increases assault rifle. Oh, can you just buy things directly? Some of them. Okay. Random character. Oh, this is different. 1 random ultra rare character. Yeah, we'll get to meet the rock-looking lady. I just want to take a look at the multiplayer a little bit in here, because I know they brought multiplayer back for Andromeda. I thought it'd be worth taking a look at some of that. This is hugely changed. I haven't seen this since it launched on the PS4. Revive pack? What the hell is this? Oh, so you can just buy specific... I see. Rewards, no rewards to list. Alright, what's a custom match? Difficulty bronze. Yes. And actually, before we go into anything else, I want to see online. voiceover output, I want it through there. There we go. That should be fine. And then... Wait, let me see something else. Yes, voiceover disabled. Cancel back. Yes, audio looking fine. Also, let me know if the audio is like crazy. It sounds fine to me. But this is a different game, so we'll see if it needs some adjusting. Is there anything going on? Can I find a bronze match? Hello! Apex rating. We're trying a new class. I literally don't even know the controls for this, so this is gonna be... We're playing a new class, new controls, with terrible starting gear. Alright, how's this sound?
Sensors clear for now. Great shooting. Who's ready for more? We've got major enemy targets nearby. Let's take them out. Can do. Target eliminated.
Oh.
Info on a new target incoming. Stand by.
Okay, where's my melee? There's my melee, okay.
Target down. Info on a new target incoming. Stand by.
Okay. Oh, that's not how I get in the cover. Oh, the controls have changed again. Okay. That guy just went into a wall.
Nice takedown.
Oh, I've got a sniper somewhere. That's fine. Let's get into cover.
Enemies clear. Stay alert.
How do I switch weapons? There we go.
Enemies headed your way.
What is going on here? Alright. Oh dear. I still haven't quite figured this class out.
Watch your ass.
How long can I stay invisible for? Okay. Where are we looking?
Just 3 hostiles remaining.
Oh, for the love of God. They keep running away. This is so frustrating.
Enemies down. Keep your guard up. I was great. We were great.
Yeah, this guy's definitely contributing more to this fight than I am, but that's fine.
Enemies incoming.
I don't really know what I'm doing here. Fortunately, I have the Solarian friend here to keep me alive. Oh.
Scary Hydra. Shields are gone.
Shields out. Oh, I killed that thing. Nice. Not gonna lie, I'm kind of missing being a Vanguard right now. I feel like melee would be helping me quite a bit here, but
Get to cover. 3 more to go. Shields down.
let's stay in cover. How do you... No, that's not it. I want to go... There we go. I can swap which side I'm looking at with Alt.
That hurt them. Be ready. Whoa, that was nice.
Okay. Just trying to relearn the controls, get used to this again. It's been a while.
Recovery requested. Locate and recover objects of interest. Can do.
What? Oh, there's a thing eating me.
Shields are gone. Got the drop.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Squad member down.
A Krogan and a giant mech. Wait for an ally or press 6. Is he coming over? It looks like he might be. Buddy, you might need to be careful here. There is, yeah. One hell of a giant mech. If you can save me, awesome. If not, totally understand. I only got 11 points for that kill. I feel like I'm not actually contributing anything to this entire scenario. Oh dear God.
Flatline.
What the hell? Like, my guns just don't seem to do anything.
Got the drop. Shields down.
Oh my God.
Almost done. Artifact is secure.
And dead again.
I'm reading the
Yeah, I'm not having a good match here.
I owe you one. Lost my shields.
Okay, stay down.
Last drop received. All artifacts secured. Three more to go. One more, that's it.
Man, I could really use a long-range offensive ability. Any variety.
That hurt them. Be ready. Who's ready for more?
Let's just try to stick near my teammate.
Shuttle incoming. Get to the extraction zone.
Alright. Keep my eyes open for...
Get down.
Alright. Killed one.
Launch my shields.
Where is this guy going? I feel like we're outside of the map here, buddy. Oh.
Hydra.
Oh, that's bad. Let's go invisible. Jump up here. Try to get behind this guy.
Launch my shields.
And dead.
Member down.
God damn. I don't have any grenades. Or wait, do I? Okay, I'm out of ammo for my shotgun.
All targets down. Everyone standing. Drinks are on me.
Ugh. Okay, not enjoying that class. That's fine. Also, it doesn't look like there's a lot of people online on the old Andromeda, would you believe? Not that many people wanted to lick rocks. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, he did just a tiny bit more than I did. That's fine. And we're gonna quit the mission. What did I get for funds? Enough to buy a thing? Maybe. I got mission funds. I don't know what those are. I'll have to look into that. Might be a more efficient way to get things, because I saw there's this, you can buy, like, specifically, if you're like, oh, I want a particular class, you can buy that using these here, which are Andromeda points, which I'm assuming is a, like, yeah, there it is. 1,000 Andromeda points for 10 bucks. Which is enough to buy like one guaranteed character. That's what I thought. I'm assuming you can also earn them in-game at like some ridiculously low rate. Like probably like 50 a day or so. Whatever. Return to single player. Yes. Return to single player. Thank you. We will go ahead. What is going on here? It is taking its sweet time doing something. Oh, okay. It finished most of what it was doing. Huh? No, hold up. That's not what I want to do. Game. Exit to main menu. Yes. I don't know why it just put me in the game. That was very strange. We'll at least start from the beginning. We'll just go through the game. I'm probably gonna skip some of the dialogue. I'm not planning on being as thorough here and like letting all the dialogue play out. Because frankly, I just don't care. But go ahead and start a new game. Customize the character. Show off that little bit. this is effectively unmodded. I don't think I have anything special running on this. There isn't actually that much. As far as like, there's a lot of cheat mods, but there's not much as far as like graphics improvements or anything like that. We'll just take a look at Mr. Ryder here. Yeah, let's get the custom appearance. Pick from a variety of different heads here. Oh, that's some floppy hair there. Oh, look at that. Let's see where all the money went on this game. Yeah, I mean, Ryder is supposed to be quite a bit younger than Shepard, so I think that's intentional. But we'll see if we can fix that. Wait, what happened to my... That wasn't the face I picked. Oi. Yes. Set me to that. What can we do? Oh, dear. Let's take this really young face, and we're just going to apply all the, like, most horrendously weathered, aged options to it. No, I don't really care about the shape of the face. Doesn't really matter to me. Hairstyle. Oh, we got some hairstyles, let me tell you. For whatever reason, it has to redraw the entire face every time I switch hairs here. That's a little odd. We can give Shepard some... Shepard. I'm going to be calling this guy Shepard forever. Sorry, man. It's the curse. I think we'll go with Mr. Clean. We'll just give this guy, yeah, hair color. That's fine. Facial hair type. What do we got for beards? Let's take a look at that. Oh, they're all just kind of painted on, aren't they? There isn't like... We went for the hair physics, but we didn't really go for the beard. Facial hair color? Can I get, like, not that? Oh, God. Oh, what is this, man? No, I don't want to be too obnoxious. I think this game is bad enough that... that it doesn't need me making it dumber. Okay, that's fine for this guy. Yes, we'll go with this guy. Eye color's a little bright, but that's fine. I don't want to spend too much time here messing around with this because I'm not planning on doing a full playthrough or anything. What do we have for tattoo designs? Oh, that's an option. No. This is all ridiculous. Look at this. What is this? Like skull face paint? Get out of here. Alright, just get rid of the tattoos. They're all like either digital, tribal, or a skull face paint. We're not doing that. Yeah, sure, you'll work. You can also you have a twin sibling. You can customize your twin if you want. I'm not really gonna bother. You can have an option here to either have the default parent. You have your father is in this game, so you can have the default father, or you can have it take a look at your character and the twin and try to generate a father that it thinks would be a blend of the two. Which is kind of neat. Makes your character's father look a bit more like they're related to you in the cutscenes, which is I guess kind of neat. Spoiler alert, they're not around for very long, so it's actually not that important. Customize history. there will be a couple of references, I believe 3 sentences in the entire game where they reference Shepard. And you can pick whether they say he or she. So just again, we did male Shepard, so we'll go with that. This comes up, I think, 3 times in the entire game in optional side content. And yeah, you can't pick like any. You don't get to import a save, so you don't get to pick any of the what your Shepard did. I don't care about uploading. That's fine. We're just gonna play on normal. Yeah, especially like this. Like, why didn't they just go with a they and not even give you the option? If they're not gonna use it that often, they should have just gone with a neutral, gender neutral pronoun and just dealt with it. Like, it's not like Shepard matters to this game. I don't know. Whatever. English is a dumb language sometimes.
Began with a dream. Each bold leap forward was achieved by those willing to do anything to attain it. We are, all of us, leaving behind families, homes, the very birthplace of our species. Some for discovery, to see the unknown. Others for a new start.
For a bit of background, this is supposed to be set during the period in Mass Effect 2 when Shepard is dead.
Whatever our reasons, we take the first steps toward a new future for humanity. Today, we begin to make our dream reality.
$21.85, so this is just before Shepard gets revived by Cerberus. Also, a bit of backstory here that comes up, I think in the Codex entries that we're probably not going to get to. Your father, in this game, is supposed to be one of the people that was on the original team that went through the mass relay in the solar system for the first time. So he's a pioneer. He is, I believe, the first N7 for the Systems Alliance. So yeah, just a legendary pioneering explorer, and he basically created this program because he wanted to find a way to explore the new galaxy, the Andromeda galaxy. I don't think he really ever gets into why. But he's an explorer. I guess that's just in their nature. So we put everybody into cryo sleep. We built this big crazy mass relay thing that lets us create a corridor of low mass space between us and the Andromeda galaxy. And then we spent, I think it was 3,000 years in transit to the next galaxy with everyone in cryosleep. Maybe it wasn't 3,000, maybe it was 300. I don't know. It was a long time, but it probably was on screen there somewhere and I didn't notice it, but oh boy, we're up.
We made it. Deep breaths. You're gonna want to take it easy.
I've been taking it easy for 600 years.
600 years, there we go.
Recon Specialist, Pathfinder Mission Team.
Pathfinder team, eh? The ones finding us a home.
Can you make it somewhere tropical? Nice, warm ocean, summer year-round?
How about we get him a cup of coffee first?
So yeah, we've been in a little sleepy cryopod for 600 some odd years, 684, and we're approaching the Andromeda galaxy.
Andromeda initiative evaluate thousands of potential habitable planets within the galaxy.
Spot Rider, let's get you checked out. Look here.
After discovering an unusually high ratio of potential candidates, or Golden Worlds, the Helios cluster was selected as our destination. Now you are a part of the first wave of ARCs arriving in Andromeda, our new home for humanity.
Makes it sound so easy, doesn't it?
So they adopted this system from Dragon Age. I think Dragon Age Inquisition introduced this, or maybe 2. I don't know. But where you have like emotional, logical, casual, professional, emotional responses, and they are supposed to give you an idea of what the tone of your response is going to be. They got rid of the Paragon Renegade system in this, like completely. And just replaced it with this. It's supposed to track which options you're picking more often than other options and shift some of your neutral, like generic dialogue to be more in line with the options you've picked the most. There's some debate about whether that actually worked or not. It's actually kind of suspected that that didn't actually make it into the final game and was just in the pre-release advertisements, because no one's ever been able to prove how it's working. I guess we'll just go with
Even if it isn't,
professional.
we'll be ready.
I hope so.
You know something?
Word came down. The Pathfinder wants you all mission ready within the hour. Look this way?
Why the rush?
He didn't say. But something's up. Okay, everything checks out. Just one more thing before I send you on your way. Let's test your SAM implant. Sam, are you monitoring? Sam, are you online?
Yes, Dr. Taparo. Good morning, Ryder. Are you feeling well?
Yeah, we've still got the, some, you can kind of see some influence from, like, Dragon Age Inquisition, especially here with the, I can see this is a question, this is going to advance the plot into a different, branching path, which is helpful. I like this. I like this system here, being brought over, because some of the, Mass Effect, it was a little limited sometimes. Like, they'd kind of devoted, in the original Mass Effect trilogy, the middle left option was always the I want more information on what we're talking about. The upper and lower left were just kind of like either Paragon and Renegade or just random alternate responses. And then upper right and was always a affirmative, lower right was always a deny, and middle right was always just end the conversation. So they did give you a little more, give themselves a little more options with what they want to do here. They can kind of assign any option to any button and just have this lovely icon to tell you what it is.
I just need a second to get my bearings. What's this about my implant?
A routine check. After being in stasis, we want to make sure the connection's still live.
As the team's mission computer, your well-being is my primary concern.
Assuming the implants work as advertised, Sam sees what you see, in theory. We won't know for sure until we get you in the field. How are you feeling otherwise?
I feel like a 600-year-old popsicle. I hope we packed more coffee.
Readings confirmed. Based on the levels of adenosine in your system, the neural implant is functioning properly.
Wait, adeno what?
It just means you're still shaking off your nap. No reason why we can't get you on your way. Though you may want to hang around while we revive your sister, it always helps to see a familiar face.
I don't like the sound of that.
Oh.
What's happening?
It broke free.
Just hang on!
Engineering, report. Try to brace yourself.
Remedy cryobase
Press
online.
left alt to look.
Careful of the
What?
syringe.
I'm almost inside. Hold on.
This is Cora. I'm at the cryo bay. Brace for a reset. Everyone okay?
I think so.
What happened?
We're not sure. Sensors are scrambled. But it's good to see you're up. Feels like centuries since we spoke.
That one guy is one of our henchmen.
Mission teams continue preparations. Cora, Riders,
You heard him. Let's get...
We have a problem over here.
I believe his name is Liam. I'm not going to get too much into the plot here, so I'm going to be... because I just want to get into the gameplay and show off some of the gameplay.
What's wrong? I don't know.
So, like, I'm not going to bother going to check in with my sister and Liam and all that here. I just kind of want to get us moving on to the,
Ready?
What's wrong?
oh dear. Onto the actual gameplay, so we can get on to the point where we have our ship and we can go explore stuff. Because otherwise, we're going to be here for, like, 6 hours setting up. I'm also playing on normal this time, not on insanity, because I don't care. Yep, you've got a scanner here, so you can kind of do this like Metroid Prime style, go around, scan stuff. You're supposed to be able to get research data from that you use to do upgrades. I don't think that actually matters at all. Oh, I need to press this button now. Gotcha.
There, it's reset.
Please stand by while the conduit finishes sighting.
We've got some animations here, for sure. They really nailed your character being able to run in a circle.
Lexi said your sister's having some trouble. They're inducing a coma.
Will she live?
Prognosis is good. I wouldn't worry.
Oh no, they're inducing a coma on my sister. Yep, sounds great. Let's
Go
go.
ahead and
Like, I won't skip dialogue in the conversations, but I'm not going to go out of my way to spend more time than I have to in conversations.
Helm control, report.
We're drifting. Flight controls aren't responding.
First priority is stopping these outages.
Mainline power's been knocked out. We're on reserves, Captain. They won't last.
What's our position?
Unknown. We lost telemetry.
Sam, we need eyes out there.
Attempting to adjust sensor array.
Alec, please. You may be Pathfinder, but this is my ship.
Captain, the protocol's clear. In the absence of communication with the Nexus or the other arcs, we proceed to our appointed Golden World. Solid ground.
If it's even out there. Nobody said anything about running into an energy cloud, and that's just a wild guess what we hit. Alec, I need to assess the damage. Stop the bleeding. We've got 20,000 people asleep on this ship. Let's give them a chance to wake up.
Can you blame her?
She is the captain. I think she gets the final word.
Well, he might.
This isn't about having the final word.
Yes, sir.
We're coming through. My God. Is that our golden world?
Okay.
That's Habitat 7. New Earth, if we're lucky. All of our long-range scans told us it was in the green zone. Perfect for human settlement.
I feel like this game needed a bit
Doesn't even
more
look the same.
setup here. Like I haven't skipped anything other than watching my sister wake up. And they haven't really given us the info we need to understand what the hell's going on here. Like, what's so important about this world? Why did we pick this world? What was it supposed to be like? Who are these people I'm standing next to? like this, I don't know what to pick here. This doesn't mean anything to me. I've played this whole game. I've 100% platinumed it on PS4. But like, they just don't give you the info you need here.
She's right. It looks pretty dicey from here. Are we sure about those scans?
It's a good question.
Things can change. It's been 600 years. Sam.
The energy from the phenomenon is damping our sensors. Planetary conditions are unknown.
We're marooned. 20,000 souls adrift at sea. And when the power runs out and stays out, we need to know if that's safe harbor.
And if it's not?
As Pathfinder, it'll be my job to find an alternative. It's what we trained for. But if this goes well, we're already home.
All right, just make it quick.
Harper, the rest of the team should be awake by now. Have them spin up 2 shuttles. Planet Fallen 30.
Yes, sir.
A stubborn one, isn't he?
Your guess is as good as mine. We may be related, but I still haven't figured him out.
Just as long as he knows what he's doing. It's not like the cavalry's coming to save the day. I need an ETA on our sensor repairs. We're blind out here.
Okay.
My sister's gonna hate that she missed this.
Are all the riders adrenaline junkies?
I guess it's in her blood. She beat me into the world by 1 minute. Couldn't wait to get started.
Well, don't worry. I'm sure Sarah will pull through.
When she does, she's gonna want stories.
So, let's get out there and find her some. Right, you'll want to get your helmet.
Yes. Let's get the helmet.
The what?
It's an old super...
Got it.
That should do it.
The Pathfinder is now requiring sidearms. I've opened the armaments locker.
Where
expecting
is the
trouble,
ammo locker? There we go.
Please arm yourself, Ryder.
Hope I won't need this.
You never know. Now let's get to the shuttles.
Let's get into the gameplay.
Dr. Carlyle, with everything going on, I think the Ark needs you more than we do.
Pathfinder wants a medic on hand, and if that is home down there, I'm happy to knock on the door.
So another like little side note here is all of the people we're talking to here, other than Cora, basically never show up in the game again. It's like Mass Effect 1, which I'm going to compare this a lot to Mass Effect 1, because this is the start, was supposed to be the start of a new trilogy. Mass Effect Andromeda was originally intended to be the start of a new trilogy of games set in the Andromeda Galaxy. It was going to be a brand new, fresh start for Mass Effect. So it needs to sort of do the same things that Mass Effect 1 did. To establish new players, get a new player base built, get people invested in this, establish the setting. And Mass Effect 1 starts off with you on the Normandy, and you're talking to a bunch of people, and you don't know what you start out, you don't know who any of them are, but you're talking to Presley and Dr. Chakwas and Jenkins and Caden and Joker. And, like a couple of them, yeah, like sure Jenkins and Nihilus don't really show up much after the initial mission, but you're getting to learn the Normandy. You're getting to learn who some of the characters are. They're talking about like the Turian-human war. Specters, the things that kind of matter here. None of this is really relevant to the game right now.
Yeah, we're just not sure what's on the other side.
It's all specifically to the mission you're about to do.
If it has teeth, I brought the pliers. Yank them out myself.
And none of these characters are going to be on when you get your version of the Normandy in this game. This isn't the Normandy that you spend the time on, and this isn't the crew that you have on the ship.
Seemed prudent given the situation. We'll be short-handed with Sarah out. I heard what happened. Your sister's strong. She'll make it.
Sarah wouldn't want us to worry because of her.
You're right. The mission comes first. Though, I doubt your mother would have seen it that way. I promised her I'd get you two here safely. Okay, team, listen up. I chose each of you for the Pathfinder team, not just because you're talented and passionate, but because you're dreamers, like me. We dream of exploring the unknown, of finding the edge of the map, and then discovering what lies beyond. When people look back on this, and they will, they'll remember we didn't give up. That we kept dreaming, that our first few faltering steps in Andromeda were the beginning of everything they know. We only get one chance to be first. So, let's go make history.
600 years for this.
Archive period, this is Shuttle 1. Switching to manual guidance.
Shuttle 2, taking your lead.
Good luck, Pathfinder team.
Turning to Vector 135.
Copy that. We're on point.
Wow, will you look at that? Whatever it is, it stopped the Hyperion in its tracks.
It appears to be an unstable mass of dark energy.
If you say so.
Steer clear of it.
Alright. We're rolling out.
Getting some chop here.
Gravity anomalies detected.
See if I can even it out. My stomach would appreciate that. We're clear. Accelerating to cruising speed.
Ryder, we didn't have a chance to meet back in the Milky Way. Name's Liam Costa, Security and Response Specialist.
Good to meet you, Liam.
Hard to believe we're finally doing this.
Sure beats reading the brochures.
Beginning our deceleration. Planet's dead ahead. Hang on. Initiating atmospheric entry. Here we go. The flight guidance will travel. It'll pass.
Whoa.
Shuttle 2, are you seeing this?
Copy that. Doesn't look like a golden world from here.
Ionization levels are rising.
Stay on course to the landing zone.
I feel like we cut through that atmosphere real quick.
Is this the right planet? We had this all worked out.
Keep it tight, Shuttle 2.
The mountains are floating.
Look, port side.
That has to be advanced engineering.
Hyperion, this is the Pathfinder. We've got evidence of an alien civilization.
Has anyone seen us?
What if they're not friendly?
We stick to contact protocol. No use of...
It does somewhat look like the Fade, you're not wrong. Gonna spend the next 4 hours transforming between a rat and an ogre. Alright, skydiving.
Acceleration increasing.
No kidding!
Your jump jet is malfunctioning.
Get it working!
Approaching terminal velocity.
Sam!
Alright, we're up. I think you get the title sequence here now, too. We get the game's title floating in midair? Or was that just in the demo? That might have been the demo.
This is Ryder.
Yeah, the demo, they had the big Andromeda logo on the left side of the screen there, but I think the main game, they cut that and saved it for later.
Save your breath, Ryder. Sam's offline. Comlink's trashed. I'm surprised we aren't too.
Did the others make it?
I don't know.
Yeah, it has the plants have like a very Morrowind feel to them.
Shuttle split in two.
I've landed in Vardenfell.
Yeah. No way this is home.
Looks like we're gonna find some high ground. See if anyone else is alive. Come on. Ryder, how's your survival training?
I've seen my share of troubles. Nothing crazy, but...
Oh, wow.
Well, crazy just found us. Those rocks out there are floating.
Terra Incognita.
Mouse 5. Yeah, let's take a look at here. We can scan some stuff, scan some of that.
Crash. No good to us now.
Scan that mushroom. Doesn't actually do anything.
Don't breathe the air.
Yeah, like I'm not. I don't get like a codex entry for that mushroom. I think I got some research data there. If you look just below my little scanner there, you can see all those research datas.
Sam said it's dark energy, but that's in
Well,
space.
nothing to do
Yeah.
here.
Hell of a cloud. A cloud that makes... what the hell is this? Come on, we gotta get through it.
Whee!
This is crazy! Welcome to Habitat 7! Keep moving! Looks safer under there!
Yeah, we got some new movement options, as you can maybe notice during multiplayer. I can jump.
Planet's trying to murder us?
I can dash. So you can do like a jump.
Look, something flying around in the sky.
Got some more mobility.
We're not in the Milky Way anymore.
Oh yeah, there's something over there. Too far away to scan though, I guess. Yeah, got a little more mobility options, which is nice.
We'll use the jump jets if we have to. Into the breach.
I actually don't know if it was an improvement, to be honest with you. I feel like they... Mass Effect's not the kind of game that really needed this mobility. Like, I think 3 kind of nailed it with being able to dodge roll, but like... I don't need to be able to fly. Like, that's... Oh, that's another thing too you can do. You can do this. You can jump up in the air, and then you can hold the right trigger to hover, and fire at them while hovering.
I think I see the top.
Like in, yeah, jumping's alright. I don't know if we need the super jump, but like, flying and dashing and all that, I don't know. It doesn't really fit.
What the hell is that?
I almost feel like this was a bit, like, some of this was a bit of a, like, tech demo for Apex Legends.
Don't know, but it's our job to figure it out.
Or Anthem.
That sounds like your old man talking.
Is Anthem the one they came out with? I don't remember. It's one of those two.
Wrong here. We have to find out what. One thing at a time.
I haven't played them, so I don't actually remember, but it came out shortly after it was made by BioWare and has almost the exact same movement mechanics.
Wait. Look.
I think it was Anthem. Yeah, it didn't do well.
Holy shit. What was first contact protocol again? No deadly force unless fired upon. Yeah, said no one in the field ever. How do we handle it? Take it easy. We only get one shot at hello with these guys. Yeah, and Fisher gets shot in the head if we're wrong.
Okay, so we have two options here. We can either choose to not be hostile or choose to be hostile. No matter which option we pick, the enemies start shooting us. So this option has literally no impact on anything.
We can't understand you. We're not here to fight. That man's with us.
Doesn't sound friendly. What's the other guy doing?
Shit. Weapons.
All right.
Okay. It's over. Fisher, you okay? So much for making peace with the locals. Thanks for jumping in. I wish I didn't have to. The first aliens we meet and we try to kill each other, that wasn't the plan. Then we need a new one.
Yeah, at least we know it's what. The brochures were light on aliens who want to shoot your head off.
We still don't even know what they wanted.
The way they treated you? Blood samples, I'd say. Lots of them.
Who says we'd even understand? Or they'd understand us? It's a new galaxy. I guess it's too much to expect they'll play by Milky Way rules.
They broke the rules in any galaxy.
But why go after us like that?
Only thing I know for sure, their guns hit just as hard as ours. Where are the others?
Gone. Kirkland and Greer went looking for help. Come on. Ah, my leg! Can you move? I think it's broken. You guys push ahead and look for the others.
You sure?
Yeah. Just find us a ride out of here. And take a few more of them out while you're at it.
And yeah, I agree. Like,
Take a
we
look at these bodies. What are these?
we came from another galaxy without any warning, crash land on the planet, and when they start shooting at us,
But the genetics are all over the
we
place.
take that as them being hostile.
I guess life took a different turn here, huh?
Like, what the hell,
Hope the other
man?
team's okay.
We'll find them.
Oh yeah, that's another change. So incendiary ammo, as you can see, it's saying it's a consumable. How do I pull up my little
Looks like you knew how to handle the
weapon
gun back
wheel
there.
thing?
Spent time with an Alliance peacekeeping force.
There we go. So yeah, you can burn these little tokens here, like this incendiary ammo token or shield capacitor, as like a one-time use apply next 3 clips of the currently equipped gun. So I can give incendiary ammo to this for three magazines. Instead of it being like a toggle power or like a equipable item as it was in Mass Effect 1, this is a temporary bonus like it worked in the Mass Effect 3 multiplayer.
Good. The atmospheric sensor is still working.
Let me guess. It says don't breathe the air?
Yeah, but no sign of industrial...
Hear that?
Do I have an ability here? I do.
They shot him.
Huh.
They want to fight? We'll give it to them. I count 1 left to go.
Let's go.
That's the last of them.
I really wish I could find another gun. This pistol's pretty garbage. Oh, Kirkland. I think he's dead. They killed Kirkland.
No vital signs. Just shot him in cold blood.
He was trying to surrender. Why kill him?
Would we treat them any different if they showed up on Earth, armed to the teeth?
Maybe not.
Peace isn't going to be an option here.
Why isn't peace an option, Ryder?
We'll come back for his body once we find the others.
Pope Greer's still alive somewhere. Still, take a look at this architecture. This is really something.
Like, Ryder, can you explain to me why peace isn't an option? Oh god, what do you want me to do? Okay, yep, there's a door.
Never seen anything like it. Looks to be at least 3 or 4 centuries old.
The Ark's left 600 years ago, right?
Yeah.
Hey, look, flares going up over there.
Flares. There we go. Okay, we're gonna head that way. I want to try to get us through this part as quick as possible.
The hell's that?
Ah.
What is this thing? I think it wants to eat.
Okay, it's dead.
It's organic. No sign of technology.
Wow, so...
This is basically the Eden Prime of Andromeda.
It's the other half of our shuttle.
What a mess.
What have we got here? We got some coolant cells and a pistol scope. Sounds great.
We're not off planet yet.
There's a little compass at the top that'll show you nearby enemies.
Oh hell, they got the jump on us. Careful, they got one of those animals. Watch for cloaking. Us for them, they forced this.
We got them all.
Did we get them all? Alright, neat.
You're pretty good at this, Ryder.
I fought off the occasional raider or two in my day. I used to guard a Mass Effect relay.
Wish we'd had one for the Arks. Maybe we should see if there's anything else useful here.
I'm not planning on scouting that much. We're just gonna move straight to the next objective.
A path down on the right.
So they give you a better map in this game, at least, and better quest tracking. I can see we got an alien structure here. We've got some side objectives we can go take care of. Do some exploration and scouting. There's a lot of neat little side stuff you can do here. Again, I just kind of want to get into the main game, so we're skipping over some of this for now.
Shuttle repairs are underway, but we're surrounded.
They're not friendly. On our way. Nav point marked.
Cora, we've got your back.
Alright, we found our friends.
Doing a good job of it, too.
How do I get into cover?
I'm on it.
Just stand next to it? Is it not like a...
Pick your target. Plenty of those.
Yeah, I think cover is more just like if you're standing next to something, it puts you into cover. You know, it's like snap yourself into it like you did in the trilogy. Invaded their world? There's one over there somewhere.
Harry, you guys okay? Not dead yet. Since when do rocks float? Just go with it.
Can I get like a... There we go. Liam. Grunts in pain. Oh no. Not Liam.
Man, these guys know how to fight.
Oh, this is so annoying. Come on.
Well, that settled that.
Cavalry to the rescue. Nice to see you guys.
You too, Harry. How is everyone?
Still in one piece. You got here just in time.
How do you put the gun away? There's a way to do it.
You went scouting ahead while we fixed the shuttle.
No.
There's weapons and ammo at the shuttle. Stock up.
Did these things try talking to you at all?
No. I swear there's a way to put the gun away, but I don't know what it is.
Started shooting.
Weapons cache. Take this. Equip. Man, it sure would be nice if I could see the...
We tried being nice. They didn't play along.
Ah, hell! Enemy ship on the way! Get to cover.
Oh, and I got a new skill. So we're going to take a look at the skill system. This is a big change. There are no classes. I don't know if you noticed this or not, but I didn't pick a class. I didn't pick Soldier or Vanguard or whatever. Because you can pick any ability you want on any character. So I started out with Concussive Shot. I think everyone starts with that. If I want to go into throw or pull any of these, you can just go into it. Yes, you can very much customize. Unfortunately, it just kind of turns into, you know, obviously everyone wants Overload, obviously everyone wants Incinerate, and Concussive Shot is amazing. You can also, because you can only have 3 abilities active at a time, you're going to build like your current favorites. It's a little weird. It kind of actually sort of disincentivizes using some abilities, because why would you ever use certain abilities when there's just a better version of it available somewhere else? But, you know what, we'll start out with this. I'll take 1 point of that. This symbol here means it'll detonate combos. And this one here means it will prime combos. Confirm and exit, and then I have 1 more point to spend. Where do I want to go? Combat fitness. Passive ability. Give me more health. There we go. So now I have a primer, and I have some detonators. So I can go like this, and prime somebody, and that missed. Neat. So that didn't actually prime him because it just straight up missed, but that's fine. We'll, let me see if I can get another one of these guys primed. There we go. He's primed. Then I can go like that and detonate him. Kablam.
Heads up! Another attention. Are those dogs?
I wish. They've got some weird cloaking ability.
They did put your abilities back on separate cooldowns, so as you can see in the lower right there, my abilities are. Each ability has its own cooldown instead of being shared like it was in 2 and 3, so that's kind of nice.
I can't get a beat on those things.
The combo system makes a lot more sense this time. Oh, there we go. Because it's more, it's better illustrated. You can actually see how the combos work. With the whole primer detonator, which was in Mass Effect 2 and 3, but didn't really get a chance to see how it worked. There we go.
Liam, enough.
Right. It's just these assholes kill Kirkland.
I mean, some other assholes of the same race killed Kirkland.
Now I feel better.
What about the others?
Fisher's wounded but sitting tight. No sign of Greer, and our shuttle's in pieces.
Guys.
She's been hit. Take cover! Take cover!
Hang on. Ugh.
I didn't know you were biotic.
Don't worry, it's not contagious.
Before they attacked, I managed to fix our comms.
You're a lifesaver. Now just take it easy.
Sam, are you there?
QEC link established. Affirmative, Scott. The Pathfinder needs to speak with you.
Good to see you in one piece. What's our status?
Liam and I are with Cora.
We have wounded crew. The good news is our shuttle's been repaired. We can get back to the Ark.
Not with these storms. It's too risky to fly.
Our wounded can't wait much longer. Do you have something in mind?
If the storm is the problem, then let's solve the problem.
We're talking about weather.
And I have an idea about that. Rendezvous with my coordinates will... Damn, they spotted me.
Sir? Sir! Can you two manage alone?
I can keep her stable. For a while.
Let's move.
Alright, we've got Cora now.
Sam, do you have the Pathfinder's position?
I want to take a quick look at my teammate skills, because my teammates do have a specific class. They can't do the whole upgrade everything. And we got a Vanguard here. We have a NPC with charge, which I don't think we saw ever. She also has the Asari combat ability, commando ability, which you may notice. Not an Asari. Her backstory, which you get later, is that she served in like a... what would you even call it? Like a cultural exchange program? Where she did some training back on Thessia with the Asari commando units to help hone her biotics. And she's basically just adopted Asari culture. She uses Asari phrases, eats Asari food, talks about herself as though she was an Asari. It's all a little weird. I guess we'll give her a point to this, and why not a point to that too? Give him a point to that. And a point to this.
Doesn't look far. Let's make this quick.
What about Grit?
If he didn't turn up by now, nothing we can do. The Pathfinder's all that matters.
Oh boy.
What was my dad scouting for?
He was trying to get readings on that tower.
Well, the Nepwin puts him near it.
Exercise caution. The storm front is already gaining intensity.
Nice to have you back, Sam.
Look, the rods. They're drawing the lightning away.
If we hug that wall, they might keep us safe.
Get
My dad's been busy.
He wasn't in 7. They don't mess around.
Alright, we made it.
The nav point shows my dad's up there.
Sir,
Stay low.
who are these guys?
Visitors, just like us. I don't think they're native to the planet.
How do you know?
They've been studying this place. I found one of their labs, abandoned. You have to look out for things like that.
It seemed more important to find the rest of the team.
And you did a good job of that. But even when things go wrong, we're still the Pathfinder team. People are counting on us for answers.
Sir, you said you had an idea about the weather?
It's the dark energy cloud the Hyperion hit. It's affecting the whole planet. Interfering with that.
The tower is caught in a feedback loop with the cloud. Together they're disrupting the entire climate with undirected energy.
Which suggests if we can get in there and shut it down,
The lightning goes away.
and the shuttle can get us out of here, in theory. We just have to get past them.
We're banking on science we don't really understand. What if the theory's wrong?
The alternative is an 85% chance of death from lightning strike, capture, or worse.
Well, when you put it that way.
No illusions about this. It'll be a nasty fight the whole way.
Beats getting fried by lightning, but we risk turning a skirmish with these guys into something worse.
It's them or us.
Oh, it's them. Problem is, we're outnumbered.
I've been working on that. We just need to change the math.
Uh-huh. So we got rid of their lightning rods.
Works for me.
Alright, let's go kill some aliens. Charge!
Let's go! Right behind you.
Push ahead to the structure. Sam, load combat profile.
Uh-oh. How do you heal in this game? That I don't remember. Oh, you gotta look for little boxes, I think. There we go. Alright, well, for the Emperor. Let's get in there and kill us some Xenos.
Sam, biotic amp interface mode.
Have to keep an eye on our flank.
Not if we keep moving forward. Don't let him catch us.
Oh dear. What's going on here? Oh,
How's your dad doing all of this? He's like a machine. No idea, but it's working.
Keep up.
oh, what? Okay, I hit an invisible wall and fell out of the map.
Where are we going?
And I almost did it again.
And then what?
We'll know. Ready? Let's get inside there.
It looks like they got rid of heavy melee. That doesn't seem to be a thing anymore.
Almost fried me.
Okay.
Don't stop. If we fall behind, we're dead.
I could do with some cover.
That's Greer on the table. They killed him.
We'll try to come back for him. Have to keep pushing ahead.
Okay, do we have any, like, health packs laying around here anywhere?
Sir, where are you getting these profiles?
Little help from Sam. me. Just focus on the fight.
Oh, I'm about to die. Yeah. Uh-huh.
We're almost there.
Oh, I'm up here now, somehow. I think last time I was down there fighting my way up.
Like a control center. Keep 'em off my back.
Oh, and I didn't get my health back. It respawned me with almost no health.
I need to get through that door over there.
Okay. I see some health here. Okay, we got my health back.
What now? I need to decipher the language.
Oh, you're gonna learn this language, but not their language. Gotcha.
Surround us in no time. We need to defend both sides or they'll flank us. Where do you want us?
Yeah. Oh, they changed where the... That's why this wasn't working earlier. They changed where the squad mate buttons are. We'll put you over there. You over there.
On the move.
And I can holster my weapon with V. Are you gonna go? I told you to get right up there.
On the move.
There you go. Oh, Cora, why would you think I meant there? There you go. Okay, and I guess I'm gonna... Oh, they want me to send them... Okay. They want me to send them here and here specifically.
Right.
Okay, that's fine.
Watch it.
I was gonna put them on high ground, but you know, that's fine. The game knows better.
We held them off at the shuttle. We can do it again.
Also, Cora, you're not in cover right now. There you go. Get into cover.
They mean business. Keep them off your dad.
Analyzing possible inputs. 25% decrypted.
Hurry.
Good lord, that is a lot of fire over here. Hey, Liam, how you doing?
Hold both sides. Can't let them slip through. What is this place anyway? I don't know, but they sure want it back.
Well,
50% decrypted. It's an unusually complicated syntax.
Come on.
see that. Try a recursive search.
I will need a moment to evaluate the pattern.
We only have a moment. Do it.
I think I really pissed that one off. Maybe because I shot him in the face.
Oh, I hate Liam so much.
Sir, any progress?
Decryption is 75% complete.
We've almost got it.
Just a little longer. They're falling back. Could be regrouping for another push. Stay sharp.
Alright, we finished the little intro world here. Yep.
That did it. It's a security override. I'll try to open the door from here. Ah, damn, it's jammed. I need to take a look at it.
Alright, in you go, buddy.
Scott, put your back into it.
He just called me Scott.
You really think we can shut this thing down?
I don't know yet. Sam's decoded part of the language. Now we'll see if I can have a conversation.
Who do you plan on talking to?
More like what? I think it's automated.
I guess if you keep the default names, he actually uses your name there. That's interesting.
Come on. These are the moments that make it all worthwhile. Sam, begin translating.
A moment. Indexing. Translation complete.
Let's see what we have.
What the hell is this supposed to be? Yeah, like the visual effects here are good. That said, the art direction I'm not entirely thrilled with. Like, I don't like the new armor design terribly much.
It's working. You did it.
There's hope at least.
Particularly not when you see like the rest of the series. Like we've seen how many examples of Alliance and Cerberus armor from around the era of 2185, and none of it looks anything like this. So I'm not a huge fan of this.
It's proof we weren't crazy. We can fly to a whole new galaxy and still make sense of things.
Sam had a little something to do with it.
It was simply a matter of linguistics, though I am pleased to have.
Whee! Whee!
ETA is 3, maybe 4 minutes.
We don't have that long.
So I was breathing this air for 50, 60 seconds there. There's this kind of a running thing in the Andromeda forums. Like, why aren't we just passing the helmet back and forth? Maybe the air affects your cognitive abilities a lot. I suppose that's possible. Really, really sudden onset cognitive decay. That's.
It's a seizure. His brain can't handle the connection. Get him to Sam node.
What is going on here?
Ryder's implant is overloading. I suggest a hardwire connection.
Do it!
There!
It's like I would imagine
Welcome back, Scott.
that anyone involved in a mission like this, where you're the first on the ground team on an alien world, would have survival training, like basic survival training.
You were clinically dead for 22 seconds.
Okay, 22 seconds of being clinically dead. That's actually not that long, but let's see what we got.
Then how did I make it out? Hey, you're still with us. Guys, get to Sam node. Ryder's awake. Who are you talking to? Sam. I didn't hear him.
You're up. Look here. And here?
My father. Where?
It was your life or his.
No, it wasn't.
I'm sorry, Scott. I know this must be a blow.
So we have two extremes here. We have he died a hero, which I don't know if I guess we'll go with that. But and then I didn't know him. But we'll just go with he died a hero because it's the only option here that makes any damn sense.
He made the ultimate sacrifice. He got the team out of danger. We all owe him for that.
He once said that when his time came, he wanted to go out among stars no one had seen before.
What are we doing in Sam node?
Sam is now part of you, in a way we don't entirely understand. It played havoc with your brain.
Sam,
Your father authorized the transfer of Pathfinder authority to you.
Shouldn't that be Cora?
In theory. In reality, you're the new Pathfinder, Scott.
Whoa. Well, if that's how it has to be.
Don't sell yourself short. I think you can do it.
Cora?
It's what he wanted. I won't stand in the way. But being Pathfinder is a serious job. You sure you're ready for this?
Yeah, I guess I'll learn.
I'm sure there's a lot I don't know, but I'll figure it out.
If it helps, you've got me to lean on.
It's all academic anyway. Sam's linked to your mind on a deeper level now. Trying to untangle it could kill you.
I know this is tough, but we need to start thinking about the next step. A lot of people are counting on us.
Is the Ark still drifting?
That's the thing. Whatever your dad did with that tower, it saved the day. Some sort of atmosphere scrubber.
The energy cloud thinned out. We're on our way to the rally point now. Should be at the Nexus soon.
He needs to rest first.
He's got 2 hours. We'll need our Pathfinder for this.
Oh, I checked on your sister. There's still no change. But if you can pull through, so can she. A bit of your dad in both of you.
Your father will be missed.
What's going on, Sam?
This is our private channel. I shared it with him.
Huh.
Why did he do it? Why me?
Unknown, but he never acted without reason. Alec wouldn't want us to lose sight of the goal. He said pain emboldens our resolve. He'd insist we grow stronger from his passing.
Okay. Meanwhile, at the Fortress of Doom. Okay. There's the Ark Hyperion.
Ryder, good to see you on your feet. We're at the Nexus. It's the forward hub for the entire Andromeda initiative. The Asari, Solarian, and Turian Arcs should be there too.
Let's hope they've had better luck.
Starting our approach now.
It's almost as big as the Citadel back home.
Nexus Control, this is Ark Hyperion requesting docking clearance. Captain, I'm only getting their automated approach channel, not a live person.
Well, like it or not, we're here. Take us in.
Construction should have been finished by now.
Could be worse. How? Habitat 7's a bust. We might have started a war with the first aliens we met, and our Pathfinder's dead. This better be rock bottom.
Calm down, Ryder.
Green
Quit
across the
panicking.
board. Docking initiated.
All right. I got us here. Good luck, Pathfinder.
You gonna be okay, Ryder?
So this is another
Captain just
slight
told me Pathfinder.
complaint I have here, and this is artistic
This is really
direction
happening.
stuff, which is fine.
I still can't believe Dad's dead.
There's a lot of really, like,
This should have been his moment.
unusually vibrant hair color going on in this game, which I guess was like, oh, they're
Where do
gonna
I start?
let you make
I'm
a
just not sure I'm
cool,
ready.
We weren't ready
hip
to
and
fall out of the
trendy
sky on Habitat
rider
7, but we survived that.
Right.
with neon yellow hair.
Always keep a
And
jump
we'll,
jet
we'll
handy.
leave that open for everybody else too. Yeah, it's like The Sims. But the problem, I'm like, okay, that's fine and all, except we've, again, seen the Mass Effect universe in 3 whole games. And I don't think anywhere in any of those games have we seen a single character with this kind of ridiculous over-the-top hair dye. So, did they just, like, ship all of the hair dye in the Milky Way galaxy along with the Andromeda initiative? Or what? Like... Oh,
Captain wants to see a full duty roster.
I just updated the charts.
man, Liam is going places.
Okay, folks. This is what
They sent all, yeah, that's it. They sent all the fashionistas along with the Andromeda initiative. Didn't leave any of them in the Milky Way. Oh, we're going places.
It'll be nice to see some friendly faces this time.
The Nexus runs a support crew, just enough to finish building the station and provide safe harbor for the Arks.
Means we can start waking our people up.
They built a bar, right? Gotta have champagne for the welcome party.
You're expecting one?
After what we've been through, I could use a buzz.
We all could.
Yeah. Rough ride so far.
We'll bounce back. Real food and a shower are just ahead. Here we are.
Okay, we're on the
I don't see any
not the
champagne.
Ark. What's this
Where
place
is
called?
everybody?
The Nexus. That's it.
Well, this can't be right.
It's like everything's on standby.
Welcome to the Nexus, gateway to Andromeda. I'm Avina, a virtual intelligence designed to assist you with immigration.
Can you tell us where the welcome party is hiding?
I'm sorry, my code is limited to information and simple interaction simulations. Please select from the following pre-programmed responses.
Again, I'm gonna skip some of this for now, because
That's all.
It has been my pleasure.
it all gets brought up
Please see
later.
one of our helpful immigration staff for further assistance. And welcome to your new home in Andromeda, where the brightest star is you. Current wait time for immigration processing is unknown error.
Right. That was helpful.
But it's a little weird to me that our VI greeter
Plants are still alive.
is Avina. Considering that Avina was the Citadel
It's like they
VI.
didn't finish building it.
And like again, we didn't see like multiple Avinas
Hello?
around.
There's a guy. Maybe he's got champagne.
Hi there. We're from Ark Hyperion, and wondering where everybody went.
Did he hear you?
Did you say an arc? Yeah, we just got in.
And for what it's worth, your VI over there could use an update.
But we thought you were all dead.
What?
Or captured, or lost in dark space, or... But you're here. You have no idea how much this means.
I don't believe it. I'm Tyrion Candros. I lead our militia on the Nexus.
I'm Scott Ryder. This is Cora Harper and Liam Costa, part of the Pathfinder team.
I'm sorry for the confusion. Our sensors told us an arc had arrived, but Helios is notorious for scrambling equipment. We thought you were just another malfunction.
Uh-huh. You mean you didn't think to just look out the window? Like, I get thinking it was a sensor malfunction, but like we would have, taken some time to slowly approach and dock, at which point you could have, walked over to a window, looked outside and said, doesn't look like a sensor malfunction to me.
But aren't you expecting us?
You're the first arc we've seen. After a year of waiting and no sign of the others, we shuttered this area and stopped looking.
You've been stranded for a whole year?
Longer. I'll fill you in on the way to Op Center. Everything that could go wrong with our plan has. We arrived 14 months ago. Right away, we hit a band of dark energy that knocked us off course.
Oh man, we're getting the
And
runs.
you know why we call it the Scourge. We lost whole sections of the station. A lot of people died. No power, no food. The chaos went on for months. It finally led to armed rebellion. When order was restored, the insurgents were banished. Exiles, we call them.
Are things back to normal?
Not even close. But you're here now, so maybe the worst is over.
No word from the other Pathfinders?
No word from anyone, period.
Any threats from the...
We're here.
Oh.
You guys go ahead. I'll check out the security situation.
You should know our command structure has been fractured. Some of us are filling in for leaders who died.
Is it true?
They said drop everything and report for duty.
And no one was expecting an arc to finally show up.
Docking procedures are green across the board.
Stand by to merge Hyperion power into the grid.
The crew of the Hyperion.
Good luck.
Do you guys not have like
I'm
light
Jaren
bulbs?
Tan, director of the initiative. You have no idea how much your arrival means to us.
We've heard about what happened, and we're ready to help.
We could use any supplies you have. Food, water, we're short on everything.
This is Foster Addison. She oversees colonial affairs. Where's the Pathfinder?
You're looking at him.
You're not Alec Ryder.
My father's dead. He made me his successor.
Alec is dead. Please understand, the entire initiative is at risk. None of the Golden Worlds panned out. They're a bust, and there's been no word from the other arcs.
What happened to them?
Unknown. Our supplies are nearly depleted. Rationing bought us some time, but even that's running out.
We need to find more resources, but that takes people, and we can't wake them up.
Until they have somewhere to live. A golden world.
Now more than ever, we need a Pathfinder.
It now falls to you, Ryder. Are you up to the task?
Yes.
I may not have been the first choice, but I'm ready for this.
Youthful enthusiasm will only get you so far in Andromeda.
That's no way to treat a guest. I'm Nak Morkesh, superintendent of this station. Hope they haven't scared you off already.
It's nothing personal, but now isn't the time for on-the-job training.
At least the Pathfinder here seems willing to try. We could use a fresh perspective.
You've heard my concerns. I'll leave you to it.
We're all feeling the pressure. Let's have a private word in my office, Ryder. We'll discuss giving you a scout ship. I'm happy to work out the details with your associate.
welcome to the Nexus.
Thank you for standing up for me there.
Hope's in short supply here. What little we can find should have a chance.
Ma'am, the Hyperion's core is now online.
Let me show you something. An hour ago, that was all dark. But with the power from your ship, you're keeping the lights on. You have my vote.
Can you maybe turn some lights on in here?
You'd best go talk to Director Tan. Make sure that doesn't happen. And don't be shy. Come see me when you have a chance.
Like, why not just open a window? Like, there's a sun. Look at how much nicer this looks in here now with now that the window's open. Why do you sit around like a bunch of vampires in the dark all the time? We've got a green Turian with no face paint.
Engineering update. We are working on accessing more power from the Hyperion.
We got a blue Solarian. What else do we got around here? Receive the new objective. Okay, I'm supposed to go this way and then over here. You can walk around, talk to a bunch of people,
Planet where we
but
landed. Habitat 7. It wasn't even close to livable.
That's been true of every world we found. Ryder, we were discussing your next expedition.
I thought it didn't measure up as Pathfinder.
Director Addison keeps her own counsel. I keep mine.
And when you disagree?
I oversee the entire initiative, and I have decided to give you a chance to prove yourself. To that end, the Scourge dealt us a serious blow. Whatever it is, our scientists theorize it's not natural.
An artificial energy cloud?
It wasn't here when we left the Milky Way, yet it rendered all the golden worlds unlivable. Then there's the aliens you ran into, the Ket. They're obsessed with alien structures we found scattered around the cluster. They'll do anything to prevent others from accessing them. It seems murder isn't exclusive to the Milky Way. And now the challenge is to settle a world in spite of all that. This one here. Eos.
How?
You need to increase the viability of the planet so we can establish an outpost. Then we can bring more colonists out of stasis. The more colonists we have, the more resources we can gather to support the Nexus. Everything depends on it. There are 6 worlds we hope to settle.
Okay, but you said every planet you found is unlivable. So, how do I...
A good Pathfinder would relish the challenge of solving it.
Right. I think I should go check on things.
And if I fail, I guess it's no sweat off your back, right? You'll just look for another Pathfinder?
Placing bets on people is part of my job. Some of them pay off. Others...
Just point me to my ship and I'll be out of here.
They're prepping it now in the docking bay. The coordinates for Eos will be in the computer. And when you have a moment, we should discuss the missing arcs.
I was wondering about that. Ah!
Oh.
Something wrong?
Ryder, please see me and Sam Node on the Hyperion. Your implant needs attention, and we need to discuss a confidential matter.
No, I'm fine.
Okay. Let's take a look here at a journal. So we got Codex here. You can take a look at kind of all the background info. I don't believe... Yeah, this isn't voiced like it was in the original trilogy. But you do get a bit of background. Andromeda species, the Ket. Oh, does this show the... No, it doesn't. I was like, does it show the things I scanned? No. No. That would be far too crazy. Journal, better beginning. Speak with Sam and Hyperion. Yes, sounds good. Inventory, we got a bunch of stuff here. Alright, let's head on over and talk to Sam.
Looks fine so far.
Wow.
Mello, you already checked the console?
there's some stuff we can do around here. You can go and pick up some side quests, some optional quests. The way they incorporated the multiplayer in this game is that you're working with Kandros here to send out little strike teams.
This console reports on the militia's current strike team missions, Pathfinder.
Oh, yeah, the
Use
mini-map's
codes here
much
in
nicer.
Kandros for authorization to participate.
I guess not mini-map so much, like map. Maps, yeah. I think this is literally the map system, like the map interface from Inquisition, and they're just using some filters and stuff to make it look all sci-fi. But I'm almost positive this is the exact same engine interface as Inquisition is using. I think most of this game is literally just using the Inquisition. Was it Frostbite? What are you doing, Shepard? Shepard, Ryder, dancing. Like, I think this is just they took the Inquisition engine, the Frostbite engine, modified with Inquisition, and then reskinned a lot of it. Yeah, seriously, he's a better dancer at least. That's good. And I'm not saying that's a bad thing either. Like, Mass Effect 1 was clearly shared a lot in common with Dragon Age Origins. That's fine. Then I think all of these games you can kind of trace back to Knights of the Old Republic, and then back to Baldur's Gate, because BioWare's been making a very similar style of game for a long time.
Hello, Scott. Welcome back to Sam Node. I've adjusted my connection to your implant. The headache you experienced before shouldn't reoccur.
Yeah, what was that about? You said we need to discuss something confidential.
You should know certain facts before you leave on your expedition. It seemed best we speak alone.
I don't understand the need for secrecy.
Your father felt it was for the best.
What was he trying to hide?
My true capabilities. Alec overrode the implant's safety protocols. It allows me unrestricted access to the Pathfinder's physiology.
And that's me now.
And only you. I can act as a force multiplier, dramatically enhancing your motor and neural skills when required. Alec called them profiles. They provide unique tactical augmentation during combat. Your father preferred to keep this fact to himself.
Okay.
I can understand. People might get the wrong idea. Super soldiers. A computer having control over a human.
Providing an enhancement to the human. It is a symbiotic relationship that benefits both.
What do you get out of it?
Though I'm artificial in design, I am fully sentient, far beyond what even the Initiative understands.
I don't follow. You're an AI. So what's different?
I am a new form of AI, drawing directly from the human experience. Your implant is my window into the world.
Wow.
That's pretty amazing.
But beyond what many people will accept.
The facial expressions in this game are so abysmal.
Yeah, he's got a point. So what does this mean for the two of us?
I find myself in an unusual position. Though I had access to your father's experiences, there is a gap in my understanding.
How so?
He placed a block on portions of my memory array.
Why?
Perhaps so when you asked me what his plan was, I wouldn't know.
And Dad strikes again.
But not without recourse. The further you explore as a Pathfinder, the more blocks will be removed. Perhaps you should begin in your father's quarters. In the meantime, unless you have more questions, your new ship awaits.
Thanks.
So yeah, you get these little profiles here. They basically give you bonuses to like soldier. I've got weapon accuracy, damage resistance, clip size, and marksman's focus. Grant an escalating damage bonus for every target killed in a short time. This is like your classes, and in order to unlock each class, you have to have, for this one I need 6 points in soldier, which I've already got. Engineer, you need 6 points in tech, you need 6 points in biotic, 3 points invested each in biotic and tech, 3 points invested each in combat and so they give you little different bonuses. You can kind of look into like, okay, this is all about melee focus, melee damage, melee force, biotic recharge speed, power shield cost reduction, and bonus to max shields, because some of your powers will have a shield cost. where they actually deplete your shields to charge the power. Melee attacks restore shields, so you can melee yourself to health. And instead of a jump jet, you use biotics to jump and evade, which means that you don't get little boosters, you get an animation. It's the same thing. It works exactly the same. It just looks different, kind of like the biotic barrier in Mass Effect 2 and 3. Tech armor absorbs a significant amount of whatever damage gets past shields. You get the fancy little glowy tech armor. Infiltrator. And then Explore is this sort of a well-rounded, you if you put 2 points in everything, you get this Biotic Blink. Even seemingly passing through solid matter, so you get a teleport. Yeah, get some neat abilities. Right now, all we've got available is Soldier, so we'll put a point into that. Some of that system works really well, and I like it. Some of it does not work so well. What is this? No. Speak with Sam on Hyperion. Okay. What the hell? Hold up. Priority Ops. There we go. So there's, different... I can see different types of tasks. Priority Ops. I want to do a better beginning. Go to my ship. This is going to take me to my version of the Normandy for this game. Which I think I just untracked it. Did I just untrack it? I thought I'd tracked it, but we'll go back into there. There we are. Man, you can sprint with the best of them. Let's see where we're going. Oh, did I go the wrong way? I think I did. Which? Oh, it wants me to go to the docking bay, not the cryo bay. That makes sense. Hi, Cora. Are you coming along?
Ready to see what Tan gave us?
I hear it's something special. Pathfinder en route. How's the ship?
In final checks, looking great.
We won't be long. The way things are going, we'll be on our own out there.
In other words, we're making this up as we go.
We used to call that tactical improvisation. But at least we'll be doing it in style.
There she is.
They call her the Tempest.
Let's go take a closer look.
Let's pick it up a bit, people. We're 14 months late.
Yeah, I like the Tempest design.
Everything happen.
Another one of my new henchmen.
Veteran X, Initiative Wrangler, Provisioner, Gunner, and everything in between. Are we ready? The sooner we get out of here, the better.
You're coming with us?
Yes. Otherwise, there's no way they're letting this ship off the station.
Yeah. Let's go see the rest of Helios.
Hold it, hold it! You're not going anywhere.
What? Why?
Damn it.
Is something wrong?
Director Addison wants to see a complete report of the Tempest's supplies, munitions, and crew.
Director Tan overruled Addison.
The ship's loaded out with equipment for outpost discovery, squarely under Director Addison's purview.
Seen you around. Ben, right? Came here with a family, didn't you? Son still in cryo? I could pull some strings, get him to the front of the line.
Really?
Yeah, really.
They told me he wasn't essential, but I miss him.
How old
know.
could your son
got family too,
possibly
Ben.
be?
It's done. Addison's gonna kill me.
Like 5 or 6 at the most? No crap, your kid's not essential.
Nicely done.
Part of the job, Pathfinder. All things considered, it was an easy ask. And right
No,
now,
that
you
that
need
guy
people
looked like
tearing
he was
down
maybe
obstacles, not
25.
putting up more.
Like 25, 26.
Finally, someone who cares about doing stuff and not just talking about it.
Unless he was like a teen dad. Even then, his kid's what, 10 at the most?
Everything's state of the art. Labs, sensors, exploration gear. Plus her crew, of course. The best in their field.
Glad to see you're doing so well, Scott.
The engine core is based on the Ark's Odyssey drive.
It runs a hell of a lot quieter.
That's Gilbride.
Oh yeah, my engineer.
Mechanic,
I forgot about
all-around
him.
wrench jockey. We call this the research room. There's space for upgrading equipment, gathering intel.
Router engaged. Securing connection to Tempest.
Welcome aboard, Sam. And Ryder, of course.
All run by Suvi
There's
Anwar,
Suvi.
our science officer. Your quarters are below. Plenty of space up here to get everyone together. It's all yours. She's light, stealthy, and the fastest ship in her class.
It's really gonna be something, isn't it?
I haven't even shown you the best part. When you're ready to fly, head over to the bridge. Our pilot should have everything good to go.
Okay.
Better head to the bridge when we're ready to go.
The meeting room. You can make vid calls from the central table, or just get the crew together.
We can access our strike team missions from here as well. I don't have any that I can do anything right now. Oh, I need to talk to Candro, so I want to turn that on. That's fine. Buy and sell kiosk. What do I have here? Oh yeah, you can buy some weapons, upgrades. There's a crafting system in the game a little bit. It's not that important. You're going to have so many materials, so you don't really need to worry about this too much. We got a little central corridor here, leading up to our bridge.
Departure trajectory locked, Nexus Control. Time for introductions.
And our pilot, the only character I like in this game.
Callow Jaff. A pleasure to be here, and to meet you, of course. I'll be piloting the Tempest at your word. Quite the ship, but it'll take a Pathfinder's guidance to see us through Helios.
Alright.
Plenty of dangers out there, but I'll do my best to avoid them.
That's reassuring. Wouldn't want to lose my finest work to that angry cloud. I was test pilot for the Tempest's early prototypes. I admit, I'm itching to see how she performs out here.
So how do I...
The console syncs with your implant. Just swipe, touch a destination here, and the nav system calculates everything. Very efficient.
It was optimized for a Pathfinder.
Everything's secure, if you're ready.
Is anyone ready for something this big?
Calamine skull. Interesting. Failure isn't an option. Yeah, no, we're not going to be that harsh.
We signed on for the big stuff when we came to Andromeda.
All right. Excuse me. Excuse me.
Command access is transferring successfully.
Science and monitoring stations look fine. Lexi's reporting in.
Helm is green. Gil reports the drive core is online.
This is it, Ryder. The Tempest is yours, unless you've got something to say for the log.
Nope, let's go.
No time for speeches. Let's see what we can find.
Nexus Control, this is the Tempest, ident 2527, prepping to depart.
One neat thing about the Tempest is there aren't as many just like nameless, faceless background characters on it. You actually get to interact with every crew member. There's only like 10 of them, but you get to interact with all of them. I don't know if it's a
Departure vector verified.
positive or negative change. It's just
Godspeed,
something
Pathfinder.
different. You don't have all these faceless people wandering around your ship in the background, like the random guy that salutes you on the Normandy.
To Eos, then. What would have been our Habitat 1?
Okay.
So failed outpost put an end to that idea.
Maybe we can turn things around. Callow, take us in.
So here's the new galaxy map. Let's take a look how it works. We can kind of zoom in like this, and it's going to show us traveling from one system and flying on over to the next. You actually physically see your ship travel there.
This is about as far as the Nexus surveyors could get before, well...
Let's see what's waiting here.
And then, yeah, you get to the new system.
Picking up something.
An anomaly has been detected. Use WASD while holding right-click to scan for the anomalies. Aha! It's not WASD, by the way. They're just flat out wrong. It is the mouse.
Probes launched. Tracking a huge mineral
That
deposit.
tooltip was just incorrect. But yes, you can see we've got this whole like. You're supposed to be standing at the bridge looking at stuff, and you look at it and you click on it, and like, okay, tell me about this black hole up here. What's going on? Oh, we're traveling there, I see. As you can see, I can skip this. In the original version of the game, none of this was skippable, so I'm just gonna not skip it to get the original, authentic original experience. This game only had one patch. That came out like several months after it had released. It's telling me that there's... Oh, there's nothing to scan here. I see. It's telling me the activate scanner is there. Gotcha. Can I go back? No. Is it space? Yes, there we go. Space to get back to system view. We're currently there. I can just fly the Tempest around place to place. Like, let's fly over to this place. Now we're over here at this little planet. What can you tell me about this planet, game? Oh, it's got something. I'm using WASD again, by the way, and yeah, it just doesn't do anything. Nothing. Iron and frozen. One oddity stands out. Certain geological features suggest the nitrogen seas were once liquid. Okay, can I, like... What the hell is this? Galaxy map. T to exit. I don't know what that's about. Let's hold that and see what happens. Ah, that takes us back to the bridge. Let's talk to Suvi real quick. See if we can get the... Oh, we have an email terminal here. Interviews, yeah. Facial reconstruction. If you want to change your face, you can do that. Sounds good.
Ah, Pathfinder. It's so wonderful to meet you. I'm Dr. Suvi Anwar, assigned to act as liaison between your crew and the Nexus science team.
Welcome to my team. I look forward to working with you.
Likewise. I can't wait to get to work. There hasn't been much to do so far, unfortunately. I've studied all the planetary scans. I've even had some hands-on experience with Helios soil samples. If you want, I'll send you my analysis on the native bacteria and microfauna. 60 pages.
That's a lot of pages. About dirt.
Oh, you don't have to be kind. I know it's barely more than a summary. Anyway, I've waited months to get out there to see Helios. It's why I joined the initiative. The Milky Way was just a corner of a vast universe, a corner of a tiny corner. We're the ones who got to step out of that corner. It's incredible.
I guarded a mass relay for some time. I always wanted to see the other side.
I totally know what you mean.
So will you be joining us on missions?
Oh, That's funny. Me, out there, with the guns and the danger and everything.
Why should that be funny? You seem capable.
Oh, I'm flattered, but no. I have no combat experience. I'd shoot you in the back. Not intentionally, of course. Anyway, I've just received some instructions from the science team, and I really should go over them. Later, then.
Well, that's Suvi. She's really into dirt and rocks and Jesus. She's really also very into Jesus. I guess we'll zoom out here and go do. So the main kind of goal of the game here is you're gonna be going around. You're gonna be looking at all the different systems. You scan all the different planets by flying around like we saw there. You click on each planet, right click, ta-da. The usual planet scanning stuff. Pretty much each of these systems, it's like a lit up star, like the one in the middle there. Here, 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 this one up here. All of those ones you are eventually able to go to and get that same little fancy view like this that we got, where you can see the system and look for stuff. And then there's a handful of worlds that you can land on, like this one here, Eos. So we'll head on over to that system. And away we go.
System Pythias. Andromeda Initiative Habitat 1. Designated Eos.
It was supposed to be an easy first step. Until no one else showed and we got clobbered. Twice.
Why has Sam altered frequency detection?
What are we hearing, Sam?
There is a signal, Pathfinder. I recommend an immediate examination of Eos.
Okay, so we're getting a signal from Eos. Yeah, you can look around a bit here. It is a very pretty skybox, I guess you'd call it. I don't know. I like that you have it's more of a three-dimensional view of the system rather than the Mass Effect style, Mass Effect 1, 2, and 3 style, like flat map that you're flying around. I like that you're actually able to kind of look around a bit more on this one. Gives space that feel of being three-dimensional, which it should be. But yeah, the main kind of progress of the game is that you're looking for all of the yeah, this is really neat. One thing I'm a little bitter about is that this isn't the galaxy map music. Because like the original trilogy had that same galaxy map theme for all three games. It's beautiful. I love the galaxy map theme. I don't know why they felt they needed to completely change it. They could have done like a remix or something, but yeah, let's go land on Eos. Like that's sort of the problem. It doesn't. They changed a lot of things that were kind of like intrinsic to Mass Effect, and it ends up not really feeling like Mass Effect as a result, which is too bad. Oh my lord! Wow, the mouse sensitivity here is something else.
A mirror of the signal on Habitat 7. Possible atmospheric manipulation.
Is that possible?
We'll find out. If it is like Habitat 7, no doubt we'll run into the cat.
I like that you can see the moon there, kind of floating around in the background. And then, yeah, you can scan, and it'll tell you where the landing site is. Some planets have multiple landing sites. You'll sometimes unlock more landing sites as you explore. If you look over on the left there, you can see that list of available minerals that tells you what crafting materials you'll find on the planet. But yeah, let's go land here. Yes. And we get to pick what we want to bring with us. This is the Charger or the Predator. I wish this would go away so I could get a better comparison. So compared to the Charger, the Predator is more accurate and slightly higher damage with a lower rate of fire, lower max clip. So the Charger seems better in just about every possible way. Pistol scope, We'll put that on there. The Avenger, do I have any other options? No. Do I have anything for this? I do. AR Receiver. Sounds good. And then you can actually, you get different melee weapons too. You can get like hammers and swords and punchy biotic fists and everything. We've got the same weight system from Mass Effect 3. The heavier your gear, the slower your powers recharge. You can unlock extra weapon holsters here. So you start out with only 2 guns. You can up that to 3 and then 4 as you unlock combat fitness ranks from the combat tree. We can go into here and we can customize our armor. Right now I don't know that I'm going to have anything because I don't think I bought the DLC. There's a DLC that gives you N7 armor. I don't think I have that on the PC version. I have it on the PS4 version, but and yeah, I can equip some consumables if you want to have them with you. So like if I don't want incendiary ammo and instead I want more shield capacitors, I can do that. Again, just a quick way to look at some of the different options we've got. We'll go ahead and confirm that loadout for now.
Suiting up.
Ready, Freddy?
Hope we're all that ready. Callow, all right?
Integrating search area from Sam. How he pulled that mystery signal through the storms, I have no idea.
Multisensory neural collation. Amazing.
Factory fresh across the board. Spinning up the compensators.
You're already tuning the displays.
We'll get a better read on this pass than the Nexus has had in months.
Ah! Liam? Where did you just come from?
What? I said a lot of people have their hopes pinned on us. They gave up
God.
on Eos.
Damn.
Can't blame them. Expected a golden world, instead they saw their friends die. Never know how that'll affect. Sorry. You okay?
We didn't come millions of light years to die in a different place. I'm not letting the initiative down.
Pathfinder, the Tempest checks out. We're good.
Alright, let's roll out.
Take us down.
You have no idea how long I've wanted a Pathfinder to say that.
Core is hot.
Shields holding, adjusting entry.
We got this, right?
Hell.
There. Set us down at this nav point.
Alright. We're gonna roll out, explore our first little world.
How to even start?
Reports state this planet suffers deadly storms that are contaminated by radiation from the Scourge. EO's deployment was incomplete due to environmental hazards and ultimately hostile encounters.
Plus, no Pathfinder. If EOS is like
It's inoperable, Pathfinder.
too long in this environment without power.
We didn't expect this kind of environment. Who could?
They must have known these wouldn't last in these conditions.
They didn't have a Pathfinder.
They do now. We'll make EOS a home.
Alright.
Really, Ryder?
Yes, really, Callow. You're telling me you wouldn't want to climb on top of your own ship? Get a nice view. So yeah, we can see a bit of the world here. First, we're going to need to explore this settlement. This was their first attempt at colonizing the world. Failed. We're going to go figure out why. I don't know what's up with the giant circles. That seems a little odd, but We've got giant circles.
Door's getting emergency power, but it's code locked.
Site 1 issued individual security codes. Each outpost self-organizes and sets its own protocol.
Just say we can't open it without codes.
We can't open it without codes.
Alright, so we gotta find some codes somewhere here.
We suffered our first death today. Storm came
Got a
out of
code
nowhere.
lock key.
That should help get us in.
Alright, so yeah, a big part of the game, like the main kind of focus, is going around to the different worlds that they attempted to colonize, the 7 or 6 now remaining colony worlds, and trying to get them set up for colonization. So if we go over here and find ourselves, oh, okay, I guess we're going this way. Through here, oh, caught on a table.
I got a partial log, but I can't turn on the antenna. Something's blocking the power.
A remote lock is active. The interference originates from a nearby power relay tower.
So we're not the only ones interested in what happened.
Yeah, and like the idea of like helping to colonize this world sounds really
The
neat.
radiation in Eos's atmosphere makes it difficult to cultivate life.
Radiation? Our suits protect against that, right?
Site 1 contains
Structure up ahead. Sam?
It fits the profile of a power relay station, Pathfinder.
Right. We get it running, maybe buildings get power.
And we get a line on that signal.
Huh. Guess that ship wasn't Ket then. They don't knock.
There are people here? We thought everyone left was gone.
Of course you did. Now shove off. Find your own salvage. This spot's taken.
I'm not a salvager. I'm a pathfinder. We've come to fix all this.
Call me Clancy. Pathfinder, huh? Like that changes much. The Nexus just can't let Eos go, can it? However much it fails down here.
I'm tracking a signal that will help Eos. I only need power for the antenna.
Look, I cut the power for a reason. The Ket are patrolling today. You turn the power relay back on, they'll know there's a juicy target alive down here.
Help me with the power relay, and I'll take care of the Ket.
You're crazy. Though maybe it's a good crazy. Okay, I'll enable the generators out there. You want to poke the tiger, it's on you.
Alright. Oh, apparently I bumped into Cora. Let's go ahead and start some generators.
There's an error in the startup sequence. Manual input required.
Damn it.
Please scan one of the pylons to determine a hackable input location.
Let's do it. We're going to go up here and click this button.
Generator is active. Sam, our friend Clancy, was he part of the outpost team here?
No, Pathfinder. According to Nexus records, he's stationed in the hangar bay.
So he's what? Playing hooky?
Or he's a part-time salvager.
Generator interface possible. Location marked.
It's the same place as the last generator, Sam. Why would it be anywhere different?
We've got company.
Come on. Alright, got him.
They weren't kidding about the cat.
The power relay station is ready for activation, Pathfinder.
Alright, so we need to go up there, talk to this guy again, tell him that we got the power back online. Let's go do it.
You took down all those Ket? Sure, use the power relay. Hell, take whatever you like. Word of advice, though. If that signal of yours is out past the perimeter, you'll need a ride.
A ride?
Shuttles aren't fun in these winds. You need wheels. I think they kept a little something in storage.
I'll take another look around the outpost.
Just finding it won't be enough. Hope you're smarter than we were. We're heading to our shuttle. Keep this up. Maybe next time we'll find more than just salvage around here.
Go on. We'll take it from here.
I guess Crazy Blue has to buy her parts from someone else.
Alright. So we're going to look for our ride. Oh, crap. What I needed was up there. Gotcha. That's fine. We'll just run around again and get back up. Hi, Cora. Hi, Guy. What do we need over here? There we go. Outpost power controls. Turn them on.
Restored. We should have access to everything in Site 1 now, right, Sam?
Correct. Plus, I've located the source of the signal we detected in orbit. It's coming from the large alien structure just beyond Site 1. The structure appears almost identical to the one your father used to adjust the atmosphere on the previous planet. It's worth investigation.
That almost feels like a lead. Damn right it's worth investigating.
Here. A warning. Radiation levels beyond the perimeter of Site 1 are well above acceptable limits. You cannot proceed without additional protection.
All the more reason to see if that alien structure can make a difference to this planet. Come on. We better find that vehicle Clancy mentioned.
So yeah, the basic mechanic here, that viability meter just popped up.
We can investigate the nearby buildings.
EOS viability increased by 5%. If I go to the map here, I think it'll show me, yeah. Planet viability is at 7%. As we get to these marks, which you can barely see there, there's one right about there, and one right about there. It allows us to establish new colonies on the planet. The colonies are basically little quest hubs that give you some new side optional quests and some shops and stuff as you go along. They're in preset locations, and you have to pick between one of two options. It's not like a terribly customizable thing. This isn't Fallout 4. You're not building a whole settlement from the scratch. And you can upgrade this viability by just completing side objectives. You just go around the map. Pretty much anything you do will give you some viability progress. This planet starts out like here. It has, they all have environmental hazards. Like I go out past this little barrier here. Oh man, I'm taking radiation. Oh god.
Radiation levels within acceptable limits.
There we go. If you look in the lower left there, my little life support gauge. Once I step outside of this barrier, just absolutely tanks until we get back inside. I feel like 0.003 microsieverts an hour is not actually that dangerous, but that's fine. They gave me a number. They're magical space radiation barriers, I guess. I don't know, Mass Effect fields? That's how everything else in this universe works.
Well, what do you know? The Outpost Research Center is still intact.
Updating the Tempest on this critical recovery.
Research was always key to the initiative. We'll need it here too.
This tech is how we survive in Andromeda. Ingenuity on the ground.
Someone else agrees. This research center was used recently to monitor the alien signal.
What?
This gives us the tools to find the source.
Man, Ryder's face is just all over the place here. Alright. Let's see what we got. Sure, I'll take some beacon optics. Where is it? Oh, is it in here? I think it's in here.
Special requisition, all-terrain scout rover.
A Nomad, 6-wheel drive, jump jets, just what you need.
The initiative only built a few.
This must be what Clancy meant.
The crate requires an access code from a forward station. Forward stations act as emergency resupply checkpoints. Several are currently in orbit.
I can call one down. Let's find a good spot.
Alright, there we go. So you're going to be able to, as you explore, find spots to call in these little drop pods.
Automated protocols activated. Deploying forward station.
There we go. You can adjust your weapons loadout. You get a little barrier around it that keeps you safe from any, you see this little blue circle on the ground over here? If whatever hazard there is in the planet, you'll be safe inside this circle. If we use the terminal, Yep, multiple deployment coordination, forward station initiated. Very good. I've now got my access code for this crate over here. And let's take a look at the new Mako. Alright, into the Nomad we go. Seats for 4.
Nomad should handle pretty smooth. Check both forward and reverse, would you?
Where are we going? Alright. Now, while you're inside the Nomad...
Can't get traction.
Oh.
It's too steep. Switch to 6-wheel drive. It'll get you up there in a snap.
While you're in the Nomad, you are immune to whatever hazards are out in the planet. So you can drive around the Nomad all day.
They'll get you over most obstacles. If you need more juice, the boosters can
Got it. Signal's coming from that structure up ahead.
There's no guns on this one, so you're not getting into any combat. It is pretty out here. Like, I will give this game that. It does do a very nice, pretty bit of landscape. The only thing that I'm a little disappointed with, because, like, with Mass Effect, one of the things I said was one of the best elements of Mass Effect 1 is that you get to go out in the Mako and go around and explore just 1 square mile of random planet, and I liked that. Part of the reason I liked that is it felt like you were actually landing on an alien planet and exploring. This world's the map is a little too busy. Like, we've got all these settlements around here. We've got all this. It's like I can't walk 10 feet without running into something, and that doesn't feel like exploration, like space exploration. This feels like you dropped me in the middle of Arizona, and I'm driving around looking for a gas station. Not like you dropped me on the moon, and I'm trying to figure out if there's a way back. And that's kind of true for every world you go to in this game, is that they're all, like, very settled. And I'm not a huge fan of that. It's not the end of the world. It's certainly not like... If that were the only problem with this game, I would not be as hard on this game as I am. But it is an issue. And I think that's kind of the problem I have with Andromeda, is that, like... everything it does, there's another game in the Mass Effect series that does it better. It's not like the best in any one area, other than sort of the special effects and the visuals, but that's even limited there. Like, the special effects here in the terrain and the skybox and all that, and what the hell is going on here? Hold up, how do I get out of this car? What the Christ is this?
This analysis provides us with important research data, Pathfinder.
Dear Lord.
If you continue to scan and collect this data, we can utilize it to develop
I feel like
new
this shouldn't be
technologies and
healthy.
upgrades for equipment, such as your weapons and armor.
Moving out.
Wait, can I not crouch?
Coming back.
Huh. But yeah, like, the visuals are great, but then you've got stuff like the facial animations and just the general character animations are pretty bad. Like, probably the worst in the series. And that kind of takes away from it, because, like, I play Mass Effect not for the adventure shooter portion of it. Like, I'm not looking for this to be the next big open world Far Cry game. I want it to be an RPG. And I feel like they kind of missed the ball on that here, because we've created a game where you have very limited options on like character customization. You can do like all the fancy skill stuff, but you don't get to get into your class. If you want to play a class, you can't really do that. You're just kind of getting a bit of everything. You're a mishmash, because that's more fun. That's more focused on the action, and you don't really get to do as much with like background. Like, I didn't pick an origin story here. Scott Ryder has the same origin story no matter what you do with him. He was a guard on the mass relay. And Sarah Ryder has the same backstory no matter what. She was, I believe, an archaeologist. It's been a while since I've played as a Sarah Ryder, so I don't remember. Your party members don't have as much involvement or going on. Like, I don't know if you noticed here, I didn't get to pick their weapons or their uniforms. Like, that's it. That's what they wear. She always wears that and uses those guns, and he always wears that and uses these guns. And that's just a little, like, I don't know. I don't feel like I'm as invested in what they're doing. You don't get as much, like, interaction with a lot of the... It feels more like a Far Cry or like an Ubisoft, you know, new modern Assassin's Creed open world adventure, and less like an RPG. Like the Mass Effect 1, 2, and 3 feel like Dragon Age, but as a first-person shooter, or a third-person shooter, I suppose. This is just like, yeah, like Assassin's Creed, or like Far Cry, or Watchdog Legion, any of those games, which isn't a bad thing. It just unfortunately doesn't feel like a Mass Effect game. Feels like a game set in the Mass Effect universe, which is a bit disappointing. And that's not even getting into the bugs, because there's a lot of bugs and glitches and messy stuff in this game. Yeah, and it's like, it's not the end of the world. I think if this game had been advertised differently and not as a sequel to Mass Effect, and again, the big problem here, this game ends with some cliffhangers and a lot of loose plot threads that aren't finished, and they've just said they're not doing anything more with this. The Andromeda was received so poorly and had such a negative reception that BioWare and EA have decided to move on, and they're never coming back to the yeah, that's it. Your conversation options, you don't have as much, you know, there's no Renegade Paragon, there's no, you know, there's no interrupts, there's none of that stuff in this game, so it just doesn't really feel like you get to customize your character and roleplay. Like, playing through a second time is fucking pointless. Like, there's no... Playing through the original trilogy, I'm really looking forward to playing through the original trilogy again, because all my characters' choices and stuff are going to matter. The only real choices you get to make in this game, like, at all, are one choice at about the mid-game point on what to do with some survivors. The only impact it has is whether or not the survivors are there in later cutscenes. Like, it doesn't change the story at all. And then which version of the settlements you place. You can, like, in this planet, you can place either a scientific settlement or a military outpost. But that doesn't ever get brought up again or impact anything, and they all have the exact same shops and the exact same quests. So, it just doesn't feel like you have any influence or change in the world, which is just a damn shame. It's got a story that's reasonably interesting, if a bit rushed feeling. Like, it doesn't really naturally evolve. They just kind of like railroad you through it. But unfortunately, it ends on a cliffhanger, and BioWare and EA are not returning to the Andromeda Galaxy. From everything we have heard, we will not be seeing the continuation of this game anytime in the near future. They are returning to the Milky Way galaxy for the next Mass Effect game, which does not have a release date or year or time frame at all yet. That could be 4 or 5 years out still. Yeah. That is what fan fiction's for. Unfortunately, I don't know that this game's getting any. There was supposed to be like a comic book that was gonna, like an official comic book that was gonna finish some of the stuff.
It's slippery, but there's a great view!
Who'd be crazy enough to carry heavy equipment up there?
I detect no additional glyphs in the area.
Whee!
Too sophisticated for a salvager. Who else is studying this place?
But yeah. Yeah, that's true. I suppose Evergiven... Yeah, but I think people liked Evergiven. Not that many people liked this, unfortunately. And I don't want to be too harsh on the team that made this. EA was putting a lot of pressure on the team that made this to make a more multiplayer focused game with a live service model market and all that. And so the multiplayer had a bit more attention put to it. And this entire game was not developed by the team that developed Mass Effect 1, 2, and 3. This was developed by a separate team that was the company that made the Mass Effect 3 multiplayer, which the Mass Effect 3 multiplayer is great, but these guys didn't have experience making a single-player RPG. They've never done this kind of, large-scale world design before, or story writing, or character design, or anything like that, and I don't even know how much experience they had with the actual, franchise as a whole when it came to, like, plot and elements like that, like the feel of the armor and the weapons and stuff, where it's like, this kind of feels off. Well, it's because these aren't the guys that spent 10 years working on all of this. They came in at the end of Mass Effect 3 to build the multiplayer, did a little bit of work on that, did a few DLCs for the multiplayer, and then this whole game was put together in about 2 years. And towards the end of development, there was some concerns about the game wasn't looking as good as it should have been, and in the last 6 months, they brought the original team back in to try to help touch up what the Andromeda team had been working on. And the end result was this. This is after the first patch. The facial animations actually used to look a hell of a lot worse, and there were a lot more bugs. There's now only a moderate amount of bugs. You can find it on YouTube if you want to see some videos of the original Mass Effect facial animations. There's plenty of comparison videos that show like pre and post patch facial animation comparisons, and it was rough and buggy. I think I'm going to call this a part for now, because I don't really think there's too much more to really showcase or talk about here. Like, we could go on with the plot and a little bit more, but you've kind of seen the combat, you've seen the gameplay systems. It's just this for 35 to 40 hours. There's not a lot of... I guess we could eventually get to the... If I played a little bit more, we could get to the guns crafting and customization system, which is neat. You get to customize your guns a little more than you could in the previous games. Not, again, to the level of, like, Fallout 4, but... And I think that's another problem this game had, is that when it came out... Oh, you want me to scan something, game? There we go.
Shuttle. Pretty banged up, but space-worthy.
When this game came out, it was right after Fallout 4 had come out, and right after a few other... I can't remember which other big titles had just come out, but you can tell that this game looked at some of the other titles that had come out shortly before it was announced, or shortly before it went into development, and looked at some of the ideas those games had and said, okay, we want to put that in our game. Like, we want to have a focus on building settlements and colonizing a hostile environment, which feels a lot like Fallout 4, and you have the, oh, you're going to be able to customize your guns and swap the components out and build custom weapons. Which again, a lot like Fallout 4. And they were just kind of grabbing ideas from all kinds of different areas and trying to plaster them onto this. And it's an interesting experiment, but I don't think it in the end worked. Unfortunately. The only bigger concern I have is that seeing this game, and the rough shape it ended up being in, and the rough release cycle, and the fact they effectively just abandoned it. There was never any DLC for this. There was never any major story updates, or they did one round of bug fixes, and then just called it quits. And that makes me extremely concerned for Dragon Age 4, which has now been in development for a long time. And I'm like, geez, I really hope this isn't an indication. Yeah. Like, I really hope this is not an indication of what we can expect there. I don't think it will be entirely. I think this is, I wouldn't say it's a fair comparison to make. Dragon Age 4, from what we know, is being developed by the core team at BioWare that has been working on the original Mass Effect trilogy and Dragon Age and all that. Like, it's the main group. What's left of them? Some of them did leave the company, but so I'm hoping they're going to have the experience and the know-how and the history with the project to make a quality product in the end. I am not as personally invested in the Dragon Age franchise. I just haven't put enough time into it. But yeah, minus the ones left in December for sure, and the ones that left last year, and the ones that left the year before that. Granted, some of them have actually come back. There's been some back and forth on that. But hopefully, in the end, it'll all work out, and we'll get us a quality game. Oh, I'm down to radiation hazard level 1. There we go. Now it's not hazard level 3, so now I can actually spend some time out here. Do we know who the villain is for 4? I didn't realize that was a thing that was known. Oh wait, is it Solus? Is that the whole, like? I know there's some big dramatic twist with Solus. Is that like a cliffhanger at the end of Inquisition, or is that before the end of Inquisition? Like I've had that spoiled for me before I even started playing the game. Like I immediately came in and was just looking at Solus. Like, I know you're up to something, buddy. I don't know what, but I know he's up to something. But yeah, I think we're gonna call this the part here for now. Next time I'm back streaming. Geez, what do I want to do the next time I come back streaming? I do want to do some Dragon Age streams eventually, but I actually have a coworker that really wants to watch those too, so I might be doing those at a very different time frame. For me, my usual stream time is starting between sometime 1 or 2 a.m. and streaming till about 6 or so a.m. I'm probably going to be doing kind of the exact opposite time frame and streaming from about 4 or 5 p.m. till midnight when I'm doing the Dragon Age streams. So it'll unfortunately, I believe that's going to put it like smack dab in the middle of when you're sleeping. So that might be a VOD video, a VOD series for you, unfortunately, because I know I had a coworker that was a huge Dragon Age fan and wanted to jump in and share that a bit with me. I'll probably be doing some other series, some other games in the evenings or after work for me. I don't know if I want to do. I'm thinking either a strategy game, like like Total War or Stellaris or something along that, like a big grand strategy map game. Maybe Crusader Kings 3, I've got that. I haven't really messed around with much yet. It's either going to be that or something like Fallout 4 or yeah, it might roll the dice on that. But yeah, we'll either do a strategy game or like a Bethesda RPG. Because I think we've been doing enough BioWare RPGs here. We might pop into a Bethesda RPG, the other big company in massive over the top RPGs. But we'll call it there for now. Thanks for joining, and yeah, there's Mass Effect Andromeda. We'll just show off a bit of what the game is. I think it's only fair to show after doing the entire trilogy to show at least a little bit of what the follow-up game is. I'm not going to do a full series of this again. I did 100% platinum on PS4. I have no intention of replaying this entire game. It's kind of a letdown. If you're interested in playing through it yourself, I think it's worth a playthrough once. I didn't hate my first playthrough. It got a little tedious towards the end, but I didn't absolutely despise the game. I platinumed it, I think, 45 hours. It wasn't even that long of a game by Mass Effect standards. Yeah, you can pick it up on PS4, Xbox One, and PC on Origin and Steam. And yeah, it's worth a playthrough once. If you're really like, yeah, I have no intention of playing through this, but I'd like to at least see the story. There's plenty of YouTubers out there. This was a hugely hyped game when it came out, and there are plenty of YouTubers out there that will have full playthroughs up available to watch. So it is very pretty. The Frostbite engine is a beautiful engine. EA loaned them the Frostbite engine for this game, and it is gorgeous. I will say that. Again, unfortunately, they didn't do very good work with some of the art direction. I don't particularly care for some of the art direction, and I don't particularly care for the facial and character animations here, which does detract some visual points from the RPG when they spend half the game looking at people's faces, and their faces look like they're some kind of malfunctioning Chuck E. Cheese animatronic. But alright, wrap it up here for now, and I will see you back in a couple of days probably and do something different for a little while. Thanks for joining, and I will catch you later. Oh, that's a good point. That might be Oblivion next time. We'll look at that. I might do a joint stream of Oblivion and Morrowind just to show off the graphics I've got on there. So yes, a couple of days we'll do a little bit of an Elder Scrolls dive. We'll look through. I have every Elder Scrolls game installed, including Redguard and Battlespire. So I could actually just do a quick little poke through of all of the Elder Scrolls games. I don't actually have Skyrim working right now because all of my mods broke, but I think everyone on the planet has seen Skyrim, so I'm not too worried about Skyrim. But yeah, I have some really fun modded versions of Daggerfall, Morrowind, and Oblivion, and Arena, and I don't have mods, but I have the base game of Redguard and Battlespire, which are kind of rare these days. They're very difficult to find. You can get them on GOG now, thankfully, but up until they were released on GOG, which was only I think a year or two ago, they were really tricky to find. So I think a lot of people probably haven't seen those. We'll pull those up and we'll just do a quick little, spend an hour or so a piece on each game, just showing off a little bit of the advancement of the Elder Scrolls through the years. So yeah, that's the plan. Do that in a couple of days from now. You're on the usual time. So yeah, that'll be the plan for next time. Do a little bit of a poke through the Elder Scrolls. Anyways, thank you for joining, and I will see you next time.